It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Chiefs and the reigning Super Bowl champs. And it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
The mic has been unmuted, which means we are here with a play-by-play edition of our Bengals rebuild. Thank you everybody for watching. Please do hit that like button as we kick off another season, looking to repeat as Super Bowl champions against the Kansas City Chiefs, possibly a battle between the top two quarterbacks in this world. So the Chiefs driving up 7-3 in a defensive battle. It's going to be a pop pass to number 3, a new receiver for the Chiefs with superstar Barnes, but going to be called back for a painful holding call on what looks like going to be Travis Kelce, making it second and much longer down here in the red zone. Patrick Mahomes still dangerous nonetheless. So the Chiefs with the snap, Mahomes going to roll out, but no receivers in the area, so he will slide. And now 3rd and 7, bunch left. Big play for the Bengals defense. Mahomes scrambling and no one there on the contains, so that will be a touchdown for Patrick Mahomes. 14-3. The Chiefs score again before half. 21-3 now. Joe Burrow going to have to lead a comeback against these dangerous Chiefs. That's a good way to do it right here. Getting nice and close. Big throw to Jamar Chase. And then the Oklahoma drill. Joe Burrow punching it in and slamming it in for the Bengals' first touchdown on the season. Defense holds and now back into the red zone. Joe Burrow, there he is again, fighting his way into the end zone. That is Joe Mixon again. 21-18. Chiefs score. Bengals drive to answer. 4th and 2 instead of going for the field goal here. Tough decision. A check by Joe Burrow, sees man-to-man coverage, and nice lead pass to Joe Mixon, who doesn't get into the end zone this time. But with us running out of our playages, we get 5 per game. Gonna sim, and the team finishes the drive, gets into the end zone, and now we are back. The defense holds, the team drives again, the comeback. The EA Sports giving us a thanks EA moment, and guess who's gonna capitalize? Joe Mixon taking the lead. What a comeback. 18-point deficit. And then the team gets a stop on defense, get the ball back. And Joe Mixon sealing the deal up until about 5 seconds left. Instead of punting it on 4th down, just going to roll out. Joe Burrow buys a little bit of extra time. Eye on the play clock. His 43rd attempt of the game is a throwaway for the win. And a look at the stats. A great team performance. Run game, receiving game. Burrow getting everybody involved on the offense, C.J. Uzomah included, which is, as we will find out, a bit of a storyline this season. Pickens, a 3rd-round pick at tight end, who we will see here, does have hidden development. Joe Mixon gets a speed boost, by the way, but a tight end position battle is afoot in Cincinnati, and C.J. Uzomah at 31 years old holding on to that job. Also, Trent Dane here, I got to keep an eye on. Jeff Atkinson, some young linemen, and then Alex Culp, another young tight end on this team. So just some upgrades there for the squad. Also time to do some scouting adjustments here, assign our scouts, and we're just going to go with each scout's respective focus. So a lot of safeties and cornerbacks becoming the focus here for the season. That defensive back group is an older squad on our team. Really, Antonio Reese, and then you got Awuzie still there. Maybe not the long-term option. We still have Bates there, but Von Bell also at strong safety, about 30 years old. So we are in week 2 taking on a dangerous Cowboys team where we don't want Zeke to dominate, but maybe a defense that Joe Burrow can take advantage of. And we are going to play this week. But some upgrades first. So Matt Pickens, as mentioned, the young tight end on the rise. Excited to see what that development is and how long C.J. Uzomah can hold on to that job. Also take a look at Steve Culver here, a young receiver, very well-versed, good at a lot of different things. We go with the deep threat upgrade. He gets 3 deep threat, a release. Alex Culp again with the upgrade, a young tight end who is fighting in this tight end group that is very competitive. Also Tevin Henley here is going to go up to about 81 power moves for a 64 overall defensive tackle. Cordell Stills, the linebacker, gets a speed boost. Lots and lots of youth on this team. Hell, even Jamar Chase is only 24 years old, going with a deep threat upgrade there. So, for a team that's looking to establish the dynasty, this is the kind of young talent that we are definitely excited to have here in Cincinnati. So let's hop into this big game against the Dallas Cowboys. Both teams 1-0 in Cincinnati again. So 1st and 10 early on in this game. The Bengals driving. T. Higgins going the wrong direction on that one. We're going to take one out of the Chiefs playbook here. A little pop pass to Deontay Johnson, which is going to make it 3rd down. So Jamar Chase gets a little bit of off coverage, and Joe Burrow will happily take that quick slant. We've seen that so many times between these two. 1st and goal, the blitz from Leighton Vander Esch. Too much. Lawrence on the contain, throwaway. But let's just give it to the Oklahoma drill. Drive it in from the goal line, spikes it in. Touchdown, Bengals. Okay, we've got a lot of simulating there, and now 2nd and 5. Flag, bring it back. Decent run. Jackson Carman back into the lineup after a practice injury in week 1. On the pole there, it's actually the receiver that gets flagged for the hold. Brings us to 2nd and 15. And Burrow a little late to see those underneath routes. And a great play by the young corner out of Kentucky, Kevin Joseph. Splits the 2 receivers, makes the pick on the mistake by Joe Burrow. So Cowboys score. And then in the 2-minute situation, look who it is. Joseph on the sack, having a nice second quarter here. 2nd and 22. Burrow sees the wide 9 route a little bit late. Deontay Johnson unable to hold on. 3rd and 22, just going to send it up. T. Higgins unable to haul it in. A receiver that you'd like to see come down with that catch, but that was Trayvon Diggs on the coverage. The Cowboys then go and score a couple times in the 3rd quarter. Things not looking good for the Bengals. 2nd and 5, however, in the red zone. The Bengals driving. Joe Burrow hits Mixon. Hurry up. Try to score as quick as possible. Pass rush coming through. And Burrow, a late decision to throw it to the flat, and his 2nd bad interception on the move this week. A costly pair of picks in Cowboys territory. Proves to be a big difference in this game, but, yes, just as we saw against the Chiefs last week, a lot of fight in this team and a lot of fight in C.J. Uzomah, who knows he's got a young tight end coming for him on that depth chart, but a huge play on 4th down to keep the game alive. We are, at this point, out of our play the moment, so we have to watch the team. And Joe Burrow gets sacked. Oh, wait a minute. He breaks out and hits C.J. Uzomah's competition. That's Pickens, the rookie 3rd-round tight end. Hidden development. Big play. We got 2nd and inches now. This game is far from over. Team takes a lot of time, though, about 30 seconds off the clock to hit the pop pass. Deontay Johnson breaks loose, but stuffed just short. So another 30 seconds off the clock. No urgency by the computer here. And Leighton Vander Esch has been very good around the goal line in this game. Brings down Mixon. Another 30 seconds off the clock. Thanks, EA. Joe Burrow can't find anybody. Ends up throwing that one out of bounds. So 3rd and goal. This time the play action and Leighton Vander Esch again. He is everywhere. So 4th and goal. We get to take over inside the 2-minute. Great coverage. But C.J. Uzomah flipping the tide on Leighton Vander Esch. Gets the touchdown, but the defense needs to stop against this offensive line, against Zeke. Jermaine Pratt, good start, 2nd down. But this time, Larry Dwyer, our young starter at outside backer in base defenses, unable to get off the block. Gives up the 1st down, which basically seals the game. We do get the stop on the ensuing chains, but gonna be waving for the fair catch with about 14 seconds left. Any late game heroics here? Burrow buying a little bit of time, looking for Uzomah, unable to come down with it that time. His trusty tight end, and now true desperation, lobbing it up to Jamar Chase, and an interception seals the game. A 3-interception day for Joe Burrow. That one not so much his fault, but the Cowboys proving to be a lofty opponent this week. A little defense, a little offense. And now we are in week 3 against the Cleveland Browns, who gave us our biggest competition in last season's Super Bowl run. It's going to be a rainy day against a Browns team that really dominates the line of scrimmage. So instead of trying to match up at the line of scrimmage, we're going to go short pass focus and try to outpass the Browns this week in Baker Mayfield, and it works. 38-35. Joe Burrow over 300 passing yards, does throw another pick this week, but ultimately it works because Baker throws 2 picks and it turns into a shootout in the rain, a huge win. Joe Mixon has a huge day, 93 yards after contact. Also, C.J. Uzomah stealing the show. Pickens gets a couple catches himself, but C.J. Uzomah playing a great season so far with those young tight ends climbing for his spot. Chad Gay gets his first sack of the season after missing the first week with a practice injury. Also, the young rookie out of Minnesota with an interception. So we're going to be sitting here week 4 taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm asking you guys to drop a comment down below if you want to see us play this game. It's another team we saw in the playoffs last week. We're getting Antonio Reese back into the lineup. Should help this defense quite a bit. Our number 1 corner there, former first-round pick. But we have 4 moments to use throughout the rest of this season. Do we use it this week? Do we hold on to him until later and keep simming? Calvin Ware, by the way, gets a speed boost there. That is sick for a young corner we got our eye on for potential starter. But that is going to do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed the play-by-play commentary style here. I will hopefully be unmuting my mic for my next recording. It's easier on my end. But yeah, we're 3-1, man. Go Bengals. Please hit that like button. And until next time, happy Thanksgiving. If you're watching this live, just spilled my coffee. Peace out.